Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. Last week I posted a video of me cooking some steaks and some people responded well to it and wanted me to do another one. And so today I'm going to do one and show you how to make a beautiful vegetable stir fry. And so you see here I've got an orange bell pepper, I've got some green beans, some very fresh green beans because you have to snip them. The very fresh ones, so you need those, and I've got a sweet onion, and I've also got some mushrooms. So what I'm doing here is I'm just trimming away the excess pieces of the pepper, that white stuff that you don't want, and then I'm going to cut them into little strips, and I've already snapped the ends of my green beans off, so we're ready to do that. But this really is an amazing dish just for a side. We actually cooked barbecue chicken and had this on the side, and it was awesome. So now I've got my sweet onion. I'm going to slice it into arches, and I'm not that good at cutting onions, so this video looks a little bad. But I did try the overhead view this time on the camera just to see how it would look. So I think it looks pretty cool, but you can let me know what you think in the comments below. But I really just want to show people how we cook. So because cooking's such a huge part of our lives that we spend so little time thinking about it, and it really is one of the greatest hobbies is to cook. And the beautiful thing about cooking is that no matter who you are, where you are, you can always bring joy and happiness to anybody in the room who loves food, and everyone loves food. So it's a great way to bring people together, and I love it. So I'm chopping up my onions here, and you got those chopped up. You've got green beans, peppers, and onions, and now my favorite vegetable, some mushrooms. Just got some mushrooms at Publix down the road, so these are just your regular old chopped mushrooms, and I'm just chopping them up into little pieces here. Not too fine, but just, some. I cut them in half, each of them in half, probably once or twice. So that you've got some nice little mushroom squares. And now I've got all of my vegetables chopped up, and this is just the 4 that I'm using, but you can use any vegetable that you want, and it'll be great, I promise. Hey, there I am. And so you put some oil in your pan. Be generous with it because your vegetables are going to soak that oil up really quickly, and you're just going to toss your vegetables in. They're going to start sizzling and frying, and that's what you want. You want them to soak up all the oil and juices that you can. And those onions are going to provide a really good flavor to that oil, and the mushrooms are not going to do anything but soak up that oil. And so are the peppers. And then your beans and peppers, and give it a little sea salt on top, and start tossing it. You want to toss it so that you can get it all mixed up. I know my camera shot was a little bad here, and I missed the camera, but you want to toss it and give it a good few seconds of tossing so that you can get all the vegetables mixed up together. And then once they're all mixed up together, then you can sit it back down and let them start frying. So you see how I'm bringing it up against the side, which is bringing what's on the bottom to the top, and it's mixing it together really nicely. So anywho, yeah, this is just a really fun side, like I said, to be able to cook, and it takes probably 10 to 15 minutes to prepare this, and so it's just a really great thing. And so you've got them cooking, and they're pretty hot. You need to make sure it's a very, very hot pan with hot oil, and then you're going to put a little bit of butter in there. I know what you're thinking. This guy puts butter in everything. But butter really does make your vegetables, and really anything, it makes it better. Butter makes it better. I should get that on a t-shirt. That sounds awesome. But anyway, I never thought I would actually do a non-meat recipe video, but this is just such a good recipe and such an easy thing to make that you just have to, you guys got to know how to do this. And so again, you put a lid on it, let it start steaming up in there, get that moisture into those green beans. And you keep salting it, and maybe put a little bit of garlic in there if you want. Put some pepper on it, and then let it steam in there. And you want those vegetables to get nice and hot and soak up that that steam and that water. And now you see we have them frying, and they're starting to brown. And so that's what you really, really want to see. That's letting you know that it's almost done. See that right there? That brown on the edge. It really lets you know that the sautéing of the vegetables is really starting to take hold on them. So, and that's also going to let you know that your green beans are going to be moist inside and not really dry. And that's definitely not what you want, is some dry green beans. So we've got our stir fry looking good right there, man. Oh, it was so good. And so now all that's left to do is throw them on a plate. Man, it looks too good. And it really was. It was so good. So you guys can do this. Just go pick up some vegetables at your local supermarket and do it. And surprise everyone that thinks you can't cook, because it's stupid easy. There you have it. A beautiful vegetable stir fry.